Break their list, 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 break their list. Armpits their list. I know y'all have been waiting for this, I also have been waiting for this, but wait, hear me out. I wanted to wait for Bamco to release more break characters, because right now in this tier list, we only have 50 of him, like exactly 50 breakers. But when I decided to wait for Bamco to release more of him, Bamco said, how about you release 6 charges in a row and no breakers? And here we are, for the past month, we got like 6 charges or 7 of him and no breakers. Like the latest breaker was this Stacia Asuna that got released around Anniversary, and Anniversary happened 1 month ago, almost 2 months ago. And yeah, so I guess after uploading this video, Bamco will make it rain with breakers, and this will get outdated very fast. So if that happens, then you're allowed to ask in the comments. I'll allow you to ask in the comments, and I'll help you if you want information about the newer units that don't exist in this tier list. Also, I probably put timestamps so you can use timestamps, but don't skip to the end of the video, or you have small PP. You don't want to have small PP, am I right? So don't skip to the end of the video and watch the whole thing. So just like trash tier list, this is ordered by the release date. So latest unit is Stacia Asuna Anniversary, and she's very old actually, but whatever, because we didn't get any new breakers in a while. And the first unit is pre-registration iPatch Alice. I think you can get her right now because she's pre-registration unit, or maybe you can get her. Well, I don't know. She's garbage anyway. We're never gonna use her because she's a free character, and free characters, they're always garbage. So let's talk about the tier. So just like break tier list. Well, no, I mean just like trash tier list. So we can go check out the trash tier list after watching break tier list, of course. So S for broken units, pretty self-explanatory if you know what I mean. A for strong units, that's also pretty self-explanatory. No, okay, I'm serious. So broken units S, and A units are just good units, but they're weaker than broken units, I guess. And B units, they're bad. Well, kinda average, but average is the same as bad. It's just like making bad sound good. Ultra giga mega fat brain. So let's start with the latest Asuna. She's a free unit, so obviously trash. Like we'll talk about her once we get more free units, and we'll rank them among each other. Then we have Anniversary Alice, and as you can see here, I have her at level 105, so that means she's pretty good. Well, no, I don't know. Do we give her S or A? I mean, her stats are not bad, and she can give you critical damage buff, and critical damage buff is yummy. Let's keep her on S, and we'll talk about her. So she has critical damage buff, and in this game, critical damage buff is super strong, but not a lot of characters have it. Like I think around 5 characters have it. You know, the AoE critical damage buff, because some other characters have it as single target buff, and single target buff is kinda useless. Like we only want AoE buffs, so it's 10% as their third skill, critical damage buff 10%, and also 1-step recollection field for non-elemental, so it's not bad. She also have more critical damage buff on her incarnate, so AoE 10%, and I think she has continuous damage. Yeah, she has continuous damage on her break skill, so she has critical damage buff and continuous damage, and that's pretty good in my opinion. So we're gonna keep her on S. And then we have this Asuna, and just like we put her on S in trash tier list, the same thing is gonna happen here, because she's the best unit in the game by far. She has very good stats, she's very versatile, like she has break and charge skill at the same time. So like as I said in trash tier list, she's like 2 units in one, because like if you want to break, you can use her, and if you want to charge, you can also use her. And let's not forget that she has debuffs, and she has a lot of stuff. She has recollection field, so she's very good. Then we have Anniversary Kirito, and I think that's another S. Yeah, I know, like the recent units, they're very broken. Like compared to the old units, you'll see it later once you get to the old units, like they'll be on average, all of them. So this Kirito, he's kinda like Alice, but instead of critical damage buff, he has attack buff, and instead of continuous damage on his break skill, he has physical res debuff. Also, his incarnate, he doesn't have any bonus effects on it, but there's a good reason for that. Hold on, let's keep him here. So his incarnate, it has super strong damage, and he's the only unit with super strong damage, so I guess you could say he's the strongest unit damage wise, because I guess super strong damage means it has the highest multiplier, so it's very good, but he has no bonus effects on it. Well, he has no bonus effects because it deals super strong damage, I guess. So that's not bad. He also has recollection field on his attack buff, just like Alice, +1 like elemental recollection field. And then we have Sinon, and this might be the first A unit, because she's not that good. Her stats are not that good. Like she has high HP compared to other Sinons, but her speed is a bit low, and her attack is kinda low too. So she's not very good. I mean, she has recollection field on her break skill, and that's it. Like, I think on her assault she has bonus damage on continuous damage. On her incarnate she has continuous damage. And that's it. That's it. But she has emote, and emote, that's very yummy, because on her emote she gets bonus break value. So I think she can break with emote at 70%. Yeah, she can break 70% with one break skill or something like that. So it's not bad, but I'm gonna keep her on A for her bad stats. Then we have Halloween Tiese. Is also another free unit, but she's not bad because she has Recollection Field +3 on her incarnate. So you'll see that most free units, their only use is Recollection Field. All of them, they have Recollection Field on their incarnate. So that's the only use for some free units. And some other free units, they don't even have Recollection Field. So they're the worst. Then we have Eydis. So this Eydis, she's S. Why? Because she's naked. She's showing her titties. No, I'm just kidding. She's not S. Or maybe she is an S actually. Wait. What does she have? I forgot. I think, yeah, she has magical res debuff on her break. She has emote, but the emote doesn't do anything. I think it just gives her bonus damage and maybe some bonus break value or something like that. But she's naked. Also, her emote gives her +1 fire elemental recollection field. So she's the only character with that, I think. Or like on her recollection field. I mean, on her emote, she gets a recollection field when using it, and that's it. I think on her incarnate she has AoE attack with a single target attack. So it looks very good. I like those attacks, but we're gonna keep her on A, maybe over Sinon, because she's better than Sinon, right? Then we have Subtilizer, and oh boy, this is the best breaker. I think he's even better than Asuna, because Asuna can break and charge at the same time, but Subtilizer, he has the highest break value in the game. Hold on, hear me out. This is very simple math. On his emote, his break skill gets 80% break value. So if you slap a break heal on him, break heal gives you 2.5 bonus break, like 2.5 times bonus break. So 80 times 2, that's 160, and then 80 divided by 2, that's 40. So 160 plus 40, that's 200. And yes, Subtilizer can break 200 with one break skill if you use emote and slap a break heal on him.
Oh my god! Wow!
Is my math right? I don't know, I'm not very good with math, but hopefully it's right. Hey, even if it's not right, then don't try to correct me, okay? Even though he tried to kill best wife Sinon, I gotta give it to him, that motherfucker Subtilizer. He's the best breaker in the game. By far, highest break value. He also has recollection field on his break skill, and he also has continuous damage on his assault skill. Not only does he have highest break value, he also has bonus effects. But if you have Subtilizer, then you're trash, because he tried to hurt the best wife Sinon. So why the fuck would you roll for him? I think I also did one step for him, but I didn't get him, so that's a good thing, I guess. Or is it a bad thing? Whatever. So next we have Sachi. She's a free character, but she's very good. She has the highest defense and magic defense. She also has very high HP. Like, you could say she's one of the best tanks. Even though she's a free character, she's a very good tank, and it's a good thing because she's a light elemental unit. So you want to use light elemental units against dark elemental units, and they will take bonus damage. Both light elemental units take bonus damage from dark elemental units, and you get what I'm saying, am I right? So she's a good tank, and she also has recollection field on her incarnate. So you could say she's one of the few viable free units. Yeah, she's quite good. Then we have Ronie, and Ronie, best support in the game by far. She's the best support. Or wait, we have so many good units right now. I don't know how to rank them, because as usual we're ranking the units from left to right. So the ones on the left are stronger than the ones on the right. And in here, between these three, who's better than who? I think Ronie and this is more accurate. Yeah, this is kind of better, because Ronie, she has very good support. Like, she can heal with every attack on emote. Like, she gives you a heal, AoE heal to all characters, and she also gives you critical damage buff. So every time you attack, you're gonna get a heal and you're gonna get critical damage buff. So if you have her, you will never die. She's that broken. She's so fucking broken. She also has magic attack buff on her incarnate for all allies, so that's a bonus, and it's quite good. Then we have Solus Sinon. You might say she's a charger and shit, but shut the fuck up. She's not a charger, because when you use her emote, she becomes a breaker. So most of the time, you're gonna use her with emote. So she's actually a breaker, not a charger. She's a fucking imposter. And I think she has continuous damage on her break skill, or is it her charge skill? Break or charge? I don't know, but I'm not sure. But I think she has continuous damage, okay? So she's very good actually, because like when emote wears off, she gets back to her charge form, and she gets bonus charge value. So it's not bad. Or is it bad? because you have to calculate it and shit. So I have her, but I never use her because my brain is not big enough to calculate all the shit. Like, you gotta calculate it when the emote's gonna wear off, you're gonna get the charge skill, and then you gotta use emote, you gotta use your break skill. So yeah, fuck that shit. That's gonna hurt my brain. So yeah, whatever. I think it's better like this. Yeah, this is better because she's getting outdated right now. Like, these units are better than her. Then we have another free unit, so Lingerie Leafa, and she's not good because she's a free emote unit, and emote, you know, it increases your mana consumption, and free unit, they have very low mana. So if you use emote on her, you're gonna use 2 skills, and then you're gonna run out of mana. So she's not bad. She's only viable if you use her on Cathedral, just like other free units. Like, what you wanna use free units for is Cathedral, and that's the only thing. Then we have Swimsuit Asuna, and she's just like Ronie, except that she doesn't buff. She only heals with every attack if you use emote. She also has the magical resist debuff on her break, but that's it. Like, she's very good for healing, so you could say she's Ronie, but worse. Yeah, she's a beta Ronie, so we're gonna put her on A under Ronie. Then we have another free character. Wait, why do we have so many free characters? That's cringe. I hate free characters. Let's put this shit here. She has AoE attack, so she's not bad. You'll notice it, but most free characters have an AoE attack, because even Bamco admits that you're supposed to use them in Cathedral. You know, the Cathedral early floors, the easy ones, use free characters there. Then we have Eugeo, and he's quite good. I mean, right now we're getting onto the outdated units, so I'm gonna give him an A2 or maybe an S. Hold on, let me think about this one. Maybe an S for this Eugeo, because he's quite good. He has debuffs, so not bad. I think here, yeah, here is the best spot. So he has physical res debuff on his break. He also has the same debuff on his incarnate, and his emote. You know, the early emotes we got in the game, like when emote first came out, when the characters do one attack and then they do a second attack, and that second attack is very weak. But I like those emote effects actually, because they're so good. Like, the animations are good. So this Eugeo, he's not bad. Then we have another free unit, of course, another free unit, an emote unit, so she's trash. Then we have, wait, why didn't I talk about her? I mean, there's nothing to say about Silica, she's just trash. Then we have Alice, and this Alice, I mean, she does the same thing as Eugeo, but it's magic. So Eugeo has physical res debuff on his break and incarnate, and Alice has magical res on her break and incarnate, like debuff. So they do the same thing. I guess I should put them together. Yeah, this is more accurate. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Then we have these. So right now we're done with emote units, and now these are the real outdated units. So we're starting out with these, and this is not bad actually, because she has a debuff, and the debuff is one of the best debuffs. So maybe S. Wait, why do we have so many characters on S? Hold on, I'm scared. I don't want to put too many characters on S. Should I put her on A? I mean, yeah, we should put her on A, because you can't really compare her to the characters on S rank, like Subtilizer, Ronie. They're way too strong. You can't put Eydis with them, so I guess I'm gonna put her on A. Over here, yeah, there's more like it. So her debuff, it's very strong, because it's 15% physical res and magical res, but then if the enemy is earth elemental, it gets an additional 15%, so it becomes 30% physical res and magical res debuff, and it's so fucking strong, boys. That's the strongest debuff I've ever seen in my whole fucking life, so she's very good. Then we have, I think her stats are very good too. Her speed stat is very high. Then we have Yuuki, and she has the same debuff as Tiese, except that it's a bonus on light elemental units, so it becomes 30% on light elemental units, and that's it. That's the only thing she has. She deals bonus damage on debuffed enemies, and on her incarnate she also has physical res debuff, so she's very good. Then we have Suguha, and Suguha, she's not bad, so I guess not average. Yeah, she's strong. Yeah, she's actually quite strong. Like, her HP is very high. She has continuous damage, and her damage is also very high. Like, I think when I use her, I hit at around 100k or something like that. You have debuffs on her and buffs and stuff. So let's put her here. I mean, she's not as useful as Yuuki and Tiese, because Yuuki and Tiese, they can debuff, like they can do more stuff than Suguha. Then we have Eugeo, or wait, maybe I should put Sinon higher, a bit higher, because, like, you know, emote units are always better than regular units. Then we have Shota Eugeo, another free character, and he's garbage. Well, no, he's not garbage, because he has continuous damage and stuff. So Bamco tried to do some stuff with him, but he's still a free unit. So let's put Shota Eugeo in the middle of the white piece. Let's put him over here. Ah, yes, Eugeo in the middle of the waifus. Eugeo harem. Then we get the ALO Silica, and she's also good. Wait, I want to put some units on average. You know what? Let's just keep some units and get some average units. Average units, which units are average? I don't know. This is average. No, I'm doing a bad thing over here. Okay, let's keep this clean. Let's go from release date. So, ALO Silica, she is very good. She has continuous damage on her break. She has magic attack buff as her third skill. She also has continuous damage on her incarnate. And that's it. I just told you everything she has, and that's all you need to know. I think her assault skill is AoE, but you'll probably never use it because it's AoE. Or maybe it's not AoE. Is it AoE? I don't know, but whatever. Like, the good thing about her is her magic attack buff. Like, her third skill is very strong because most water elemental characters are mages, so you always want to get her debuff. I mean, her buff, not debuff, because she does have a debuff. Then we have, wait, let's put her over here. Yeah, that's more like it. Then we have Maiden Alice, and she's kind of outdated. I mean, she has debuff, but her debuff is not strong compared to Tiese and Yuuki's debuff. Like Alice debuff, it only works on dark elemental characters. Like if the enemy character is not dark elemental, it will not do anything. It will just, you can't use it. You can't even use it. So you'll just play with two skills, but she's still not bad. Yeah, she's not bad. Then we have Eugeo, Integrity Knight Eugeo, and I don't know about this one. He has continuous damage as his third skill. Like, it's an AoE skill, so you probably never use it because in this game it's mostly about bosses. So why would you use an AoE skill on a boss? So you'll most likely use his first assault skill or his break skill. Also on his incarnate, it's a 2-in-1 attack, so that's a good thing. That's why we're gonna put him on A. Maybe over here. Yeah, that's more like it. And this Alice, maybe this is more like it? Is this more like it? I don't know, but let's leave it like this. Let's get this over here. Yeah, this. Yeah, that's more like it. And then Argo, he's trash, or is it a she? Is it a he or a she? Argo! I don't know. My PP is confused right now. Is Argo a girl or a guy actually? Well, does it really matter? A hole is a hole after all. Yes. Whoa, I just noticed it, but he's the only free unit with a heal skill. Oh, that's cute. That's quite cute, but he's still not very strong, so we're gonna leave him over here near Eugeo. Then we have a break heal Kirito, and he's also a free unit, but he's by far the best free unit. I don't think you can get him right now because he was a login bonus character. You could get him from login bonus. I think it was like 6-month celebration campaign or something like that, but he's very useful. He has an AoE heal for all allies, and it gives you a buff for wind elemental allies, I think, or something like that. And he has break heal, and break heal, that's the strongest thing I've ever seen. Break heal, like break heal saves lives. And then we have Ronie. So this Ronie, she's like this Ronie and this Asuna, but she doesn't have E mode. So I guess we can put her on B. Yes, first B unit. So actually, she has a heal on her break skill, but that's it. That's why I told you she's like this Ronie and this Asuna, because she has a heal, AoE heal for all allies, but she does have E mode or shit. She just has a heal on her break skill. I think her third skill is magic attack buff. Is it the magic attack buff? I don't know, but whatever. Then we have Sinon, and the Sinon, she's still very strong. Even in my first break heal list, I put her on S, and even right now, I'm still gonna put her on S because she has critical damage buff on her assault skill. So AoE critical damage buff, it's 20%, so it's very strong. She's quite good, and she has continuous damage on her incarnate skill. So I still use her even right now. She's one of the best Earth elemental characters. So maybe over here, yes, or maybe over here, over here or over here. Let's leave her over here and whatever. Then we have THOTNELLA, but this one is not naked, unlike the treasure one. This one is a trap. She's a real trap because in her illustration she looks naked, but in battle she's not fucking naked. So Bamko scammed us. Fucking Scamco. She's not average. Hold on. She's quite good. She's very good. Put her over here. Like, I use her right now, even like in events and stuff. So she's very good. Maybe over here or over here. over here is better, right? This is more accurate over here. So her third skill is a physical res buff, I think, or magical res buff. So it's not very useful, it's just defense. So as they say, offense is the best defense. So you don't want like physical res buff and physical all that shit. You just want attack buffs and that. So her break skill is AoE, and she's very viable for Ordinal right now because her break skill is AoE, so it's very strong. Her assault skill is single target and gives you some small charge, I think it's 10%, and her incarnate has continuous damage, so she's not bad. And now it's time for another free unit, and this one is garbage or not bad. She's not bad, she has AoE skill, so she's not bad, but let's put her over here. Yeah, this is more like it over there. Then we have Renri, and he's one of the best units actually. He's like this Asuna, OS Asuna, so we'll talk about her later. Like literally they do the same thing, so they're exactly identical, and he's good. A for Renri. I don't know, put him on A, yes, no, yes. Yeah, let's leave him on A because his third skill is quite useful. Is a 15% attack buff. On his break skill, he has recollection field, they just added it for him, and continuous damage. And on his incarnate, he also has continuous damage. And his weapon is so badass. I really like his weapon, so he's very good. Then we have Sheyta. Sheyta, she's not bad. I mean, I have so many dark elemental characters right now, I never use her. So, is she average? I don't know. Let's put her near Renri, okay? Right? Just put her near Renri because they got released together. Or maybe I should just put her on B and whatever. No, not B because she's very good. She's not B, like she's just strong, I guess. Like I've seen people that they still use her and they like her. So let's put her on A. Like her assault skill is AoE plus single target. Her third skill is a self buff. And her break skill, I don't know what it does, but it's just a break skill, I think, with maybe a magic attack debuff or physical attack debuff. So she's just a normal unit, your typical unit. Then we have Linel. Is this Linel? I think it's Linel, or maybe Fizel. No, this is pretty much Linel. Am I right? Yeah, this is Linel. So Linel, another Brachial character, and Brachial, as I told you, it saves your life. So Brachial, very strong. Put her over here because like you want to get like Charge Yell and Brachial. You want to get one of those characters for every element. So right now we only have 4 Brachialers. We have this Eydis for Dark Elemental. We have Ronie for Light. We have Linel for Earth, and we have Kirito for Wind Elemental. So I guess the next thing they're gonna work on is they're gonna release Brachialers for other elements. So this one, she's not bad. I mean, she's just like your typical Brachialer. You're just gonna use her for her Brachial, and then you'll never use her again. So whatever. Then we have ALO Kirito, and he's not bad. I mean, the bad thing about him is that he has 2 assault skills, so 1 AoE and 1 single target. And as I told you previously, you always want to get single target because this game is mainly about bosses. Like, it's not about killing small mobs and stuff. So single target attacks are always better. So put him over here. Yeah, it's more like it, and like this, yes, and like this, yeah, like this, yes, like this, yes, like this. No, I'm not sure. What am I doing right now? Well, let's go with this, and we'll fix it later. Then we have another free unit, OS Kirito. I think we got him as a log and bonus character too. So he has both charge and break skills. He's not bad, but I mean, yeah, he's not bad. Why do I take him back? Let's put him over here. Yeah, this is the best spot for him. Or maybe like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah, this is more like it. Then we have the Kira. The Kira, she's the best fire elemental tank. Wait, fire elemental tank? Yeah, fire elemental tank. I mean, we don't have a lot of tanks. So she's the only tank. That obviously means she's the best tank. So she has provoke effect. Like, she's one of the few units that have provoke effects. Like, when you do provoke effect, the enemy's attacks will always target her. So she's very good. She also has a self heal, and she has continuous damage on her incarnate. And as you can see here, she has recollection field on her brave skill. So I guess they also added it for her. Like, they updated the older units to give them recollection field, but not all of them. So maybe over here. No, she's better than that. Maybe over here. This is more like it, right? Yeah, this is more like it. The Kira, like, because she's very good. Then we have Valentines Tiese, another fire elemental unit. And wait, I'm not flexing or anything, but I have all fire elemental units. Not flexing, okay? I'm not flexing. I'm just saying, okay? Got all fire elemental units, okay, whatever. So she's she's meh, she's average, is she average? Yeah, she's kinda average, because look, she has magic attack on her break, and she has the magic attack on her assault, but then her incarnate, it's a physical attack. Why? I don't know, and that's kinda weird. That means you have to stack physical attack buffs and magic attack buffs, like, that's kinda cringe. So, you always wanna go with units that either have full magic attack set or full physical attack sets to get your buffs. Like, what you wanna do actually is make a team full of physical characters or magical characters, so that you don't worry about buffs. Like, you always get either magic attack buffs or physical attack buffs. And this Tiese, she's not that good, yeah. She's not very good. Then we have OS Asuna, and I talked about her previously. I told you she's just like Renri. Like, the only difference is that Renri has continuous damage on his incarnate. This Asuna has physical res debuff on her incarnate, and she also has physical res debuff on her assault. And that's it. For the rest, they're just the same. Even their stats, they're both very good stats. So let's put them together like this. Then another free unit, and we have Berkoli, and he has the provoke effect. It's kinda useless, like provoke effect on free unit, so let's just leave him here. And now we have the real outdated units. These are all outdated units. Oh wait, I made a mistake. Okay, let's just put this here because she's garbage. Like, she has physical res debuff on her assault, and that's it. Like, her third skill is just physical res buff for all allies. Then we have Sinon, and she's not average actually, or maybe she's average. Like, she's not bad. I mean, you need to get her weapon, and the guns in this game, they're kinda rare. Like, we don't have a lot of guns, so good luck on getting a gun. Like, even I have her, and I never use her because I didn't get her weapon, so it's kinda sad. But she's not average, she's strong. She's, yeah, she's strong, but still, low strong, okay? Maybe over here? That's more like it. And wait, just put her over here or whatever, because she's like a glass cannon. Like, she has very low HP but very high attack. Meanwhile, some other characters have both high HP and high attack and high speed and high everything. So that's why I told you she's outdated. Then we have Eydis, and she's average. I mean, even right now, after they gave her recollection field on her assault skill, like, recollection field, it's not that strong. Like, it's not gonna make a difference. So she's just slightly better, but she's still kinda garbage. But she's a good tank. She has very high HP, and it's a good thing for Dark NML character, but still. Then we have Stacia Asuna, and she's also average, because like, she doesn't have anything interesting. Like, the only interesting thing about her is that she has magic attack buff on her heal, and that's it. It's a heal for all characters and magic attack buff for all characters, but that's it. Then we have Sortilana, and right now we don't have a lot of water elemental breakers. But out of all the water elemental breakers, she's the worst. So we're gonna put her on average. Maybe over here, yeah, it's more like it. Or maybe over here, actually. Yeah, she's not that bad. Then we have Eydis, and Eydis still the best unit in the game. One of the best units. She has Brachial, so she's quite good. Maybe over here, or over here, or over here, or over here. Yeah, she's quite valuable actually. Brachial, I told you previously, is one of the best things in the game. Like, Brachial saves lives. Thick thighs save lives, you say? No, that's cringe. Brachial saves lives. That's what I'm talking about. So, apart from Brachial, her other skills are very useful, especially her heal skill, because it deals damage to all enemies and heals all allies. So it's very good. And then Kirito, like OG Kirito, is also very good, one of the best OG units. Well, no, not S-worthy, maybe A or something like that, A or B. Yeah, give him an A because he's not bad. He also has the recollection field right now. He's not showing on his assault skill, but he has recollection field effect on it, so they just added it for him. Let's put him over here. He's slightly better than these. Maybe over here. And this Eugeo, I don't know how to feel about this Eugeo. I don't really use him because, like, my win characters, they're mostly mages, so I don't want to use him. Then we have Alice, so OG Alice. She used to be one of the best units for Ordinal and shit, but right now she's outdated, so maybe average. Especially since we have so many Earth Elemental characters right now, so you're not really gonna use her. I don't know, maybe let's put her a bit higher. Let's put her along with Kirito. Or maybe let's just put her here. Or maybe, no, why not? Let's put her with Kirito, because like, they have the same stuff. Like, Kirito has physical res buff on his third skill, and she has magical res buff, I think. So they do the same thing pretty much, except that she has AoE attacks. That's why she's under Kirito, because like single target attacks are always better. Then we have Ronie, another break healer, another lifesaver. She's very good. She's just like Eydis, except that she does have an attack on her heal. It's just heal all allies, and that's it. She has continuous damage on her assault, and that's it. And then the last two units, both of them are free, and both of them are garbage. But no, I'm just kidding. This one is not garbage. She's actually one of the best free units. But this one, yeah, she's cringe. I mean, she's better than these. Yeah, this is more like it. And we're done with breakthrough list. Remember, you have small PP if you skip the whole video to get here. And let's polish it up a bit. So we have Subtilizer as very broken. Let's leave him there. We have Ronie, she's there. All of them are good. Wait, why am I trying to polish it up? It's all good, I think. Well, if you don't like something about this tier list, then go make your own fucking tier list. I'll link it down below and show us what you can do. I mean, yeah, I guess like not everybody is gonna agree with me, and that's totally fine. It's fine to be wrong sometimes, so it's okay. Wait, this feels so empty actually. Like, I wanted to get more break characters. I told you, like, I wanted to wait for Bamco to release more break characters, but right now I just gave up. Like, they've been releasing chargers non-stop and they forgot about breakers, so fuck breakers. Chargers are better, and I guess that's it for today. So tell me what you guys think about the tier list, what you would change or anything. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more SAO ARS content, comment down below, ring notification bell. Also go check charge tier list right now, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.